Welcome to our channel where we cover some of the most captivating stories in the world of sports and popular culture. Today, we'll be discussing the story of former England Test cricketer Chris Lewis, his rise to fame in the sport, his best performances, and his subsequent downfall due to drug smuggling. Chris Lewis was born on March 15, 1968, in Georgetown, Guyana, but he moved to England with his family at a young age. He showed an early interest in cricket and joined the Leicestershire County Cricket Club in 1984 before moving to Nottinghamshire. After a few years of honing his skills, Lewis made his international debut for England in 1990. Over the next few years, he established himself as a key member of the team, known for his all-around abilities as a fast bowler and a lower-order batsman. In his debut Test match against Sri Lanka, Lewis took 5 wickets and scored 40 runs, earning the Man of the Match award. He also had his best bowling performance against the West Indies in 1994, taking 8 wickets for 109 runs in a Test match in Barbados. Lewis played 32 Test matches for England, taking 93 wickets and scoring over 1,000 runs. He also played 53 one-day internationals, taking 66 wickets and scoring over 600 runs. Lewis was known for his athleticism, his powerful arm, and his ability to swing the ball both ways, making him a formidable opponent for any batsman. He then helped England to the final of the 1992 Cricket World Cup, highlights coming when he won the Man of the Match awards in wins against the West Indies and Sri Lanka, where he took his best one-day international bowling, 4 for 30. Lewis made his highest Test score against India in Chennai in February 1993, making 117 in what was ultimately a losing effort for England. To Lewis fell the dubious honour of bowling when Brian Lara broke Garfield Sobers' record for the highest individual Test score in the final Test of the series at Antigua, although Lewis also made an unbeaten 75 as England drew the match. Lewis was labelled "the Prap without a hat" by the Sun newspaper, after he was forced to pull out of the first match of England's tour of the West Indies in 1994 with sunstroke after enlisting Devon Malcolm's help to shave his head and then not wearing any protection. According to Martin Williamson, this Sun headline came to haunt Lewis for the remainder of his career. Despite his success on the cricket field, Lewis struggled with personal issues off the field. He had a reputation for being a hard drinker and a womanizer, which affected his relationships and his career. In 1994, Lewis was arrested for possession of cocaine but was released without charge. However, his troubles continued, and in 2008, he was arrested for attempting to smuggle cocaine into the United Kingdom. Lewis was caught with liquid cocaine worth £140,000 hidden in fruit tins in his luggage at London's Gatwick Airport. The drugs had been imported from St. Lucia, and Lewis was allegedly involved in a drug smuggling ring with links to South America. Lewis was subsequently found guilty of drug smuggling and sentenced to 13 years in prison. The judge described Lewis's involvement in the crime as greedy and foolish, and noted that he had let down his family, friends, and fans. Lewis's sentence was later reduced to 6 years, and he served his time at several high-security prisons in the UK. During his time in prison, Lewis took part in rehabilitation programs, including one that helped him overcome his addiction to cocaine. He also became an avid reader, studying philosophy and religion, and even took part in a poetry competition held by a prison charity. After his release in 2015, Lewis became an ambassador for the Chance to Shine charity, which aims to bring cricket to state schools in the UK. He also wrote a book about his experiences, titled Crazy: My Road to Redemption. Chris Lewis's story is one of both triumph and tragedy. He was a talented cricketer who reached the pinnacle of his sport, but personal issues and poor choices led to his downfall. His involvement in drug smuggling was a shock to his fans and former teammates, and his subsequent punishment served as a reminder of the seriousness of drug offences. However, Lewis's rehabilitation and charity work show that it's never too late to turn your life around, and he remains an inspiration to many cricket fans and people around the world.